I'll go keep the ball again.
Yeah! He's got a big laugh!
Big Kyle Lafferty. What colour's your mic?
Fucking green.
Shut up, you big bastard.
He's turned off late as well, hasn't he?
I know.
He said 2, half 2.
Oh, did
Well,
you?
that means 2.
Plus, you want the coffees?
How's your coffee?
Get a wee drink,
He's
mate.
done to it.
No, I'll get a wee drink. Enjoy yourself, mate. Fuck's sake, relax.
Why have you given me a flat white?
Yeah. Thanks very much for the coffee, mate.
Never got Slaney one there.
I got on my fruit shoot.
How are you, big stuff? Good?
All good, all good, all good.
He looks great, doesn't he?
Aye, it does. Looks a
Don't
million.
feel it.
How old are you now, lad?
38. Just turned 38 3 weeks ago.
Still kicking a ball as well, still doing well.
Still loves football, mate, doesn't
I
he?
always love
How
football.
much are you getting there now?
But no, not enough. I'm paying to play now.
Are you still starting every week?
I've played most weeks. Kieran Divers got injured. So I've done alright.
How do you feel when you're on the bench for a Scottish Junior Cup final? Are you raging there?
I am, actually.
Eh?
Obviously I want to play. Team's doing alright at the minute, so I just want to play. But we have a few young lads that's decent and keep me on my toes.
See, like, playing with you and that, I never thought you'd be a type of player that would want to just play until you obviously can he play, to be honest?
It's Dole, mate. He's getting a fucking
it's
fortune.
not-
Oh, mate, he's getting played, doesn't
I just want to keep playing for
I just want to keep, like, so obviously, speaking of Darren retired at 32.
Who does that?
Darren O'D.
Uh-huh.
Obviously, to go coaching, I was like, how can you retire? And he always said, like, you just know. And I feel good, like, in games I feel like brilliant, but it's after I struggle. Takes me longer to recover and all, but
You're in some nicks on it, isn't he?
Aye,
You're in
yeah.
good fucking condition, mate.
You don't feel like that, do you, mate?
No, I feel fucked.
No, but I
Well,
mean,
in
you're not
games.
going to play to 36, 37, 38, are you?
No, I think until I feel like I can't play
aye. No, I
to
feel
like the best of my ability, basically.
Yeah.
Don't want me.
Played every game last year, didn't you?
Aye.
Every single game, huh? So you must have
no,
done
what
a
age
couple
are you
of
now?
years.
30,
34.
You hung the boots up early as well.
19?
I fucking should have it.
You don't think
Okay, bro. He's just what's he going to say back? He's going to
Played
By the way,
game at
Slaney
Airdrie.
says to you that you retired young.
My last ever game was centre half at Airdrie, scored an own goal, mate. My last ever game.
Yo, see John Brown that game as well, didn't you?
Fucking so good, mate. Two boys on the stand. Can't watch your last game. I remember just looking going, what a fucking loser you are. You know what I mean? You can
How long
tell
were you
you.
at Swindon for?
4 year.
4 year. Under the Canio.
38 for that's fucking some goal, isn't it?
30, so 30 is not
Who's
bad
the oldest
at
you played? Adele, I was 41. I was at Peterhead.
He was still brilliant, mate, at that
Oh,
age.
good, he was.
And probably Davy Weir, maybe?
He was fucking up
all.
there.
He was like
Remember he was
41.
running in that
40, yeah.
Celtic game? Where the fuck was he running?
Facing another way.
Did he not retire? I don't know if you would have still been there at the time. Did he not retire in a bounce game at Murray Park at the time? Playing a bounce game and retire straight after?
That's probably what you said.
playing it.
Any pet peeves, laugh? Any that's annoying you, mate, in life?
No, not at all.
Nothing annoys you?
Lateness, probably.
What?
Lateness.
You fucking late today.
No, not really. I'm enjoying life at the
What about
minute.
in football, like modern day football, anything that annoys you?
Passing it about the back, that would annoy you.
Aye. Just wanting to make runs behind and not getting the ball. Just watching the ball go side to side. But
So even at your level that you're playing at now, do you see teams like that are trying to proper play all the time now?
we play some football, like Johnstone Burgh, we try to.
I've watched this, mate. I must have fucking missed it.
No, we do. We like obviously we've got Ian McShane, obviously ball player. We've got Dale, who likes to play football. But well, we try and play football, but sometimes it's all about who you're up against.
What any of you have got this week that's annoyed you?
No, I'm just...
Someone for Greece now.
No, the
Big reveal. He's took his exploits international. He was getting off a wee Greek bird.
I went to a wee Greek bird at the weekend.
Did you?
Yeah.
On camera?
No on camera, no. Then I went on fucking camera.
It's your grand's bit in Greece, mate. I don't believe it.
Like, you got off anything you had and you're like,
What was her name? I even didn't know. It's my grand's bit.
I made up a bird. No, I never made it up. I knew a bird through other pals. So we were at Celtic together. I grew up in a scheme, right? And then obviously I knew other boys for other schemes because we trained at Celtic together. So all my pals were like, have you got off a bird yet? And I was like, I was over at Brian's house. He lived in another... I went and got off of that. Her name was Danny in Fintry. And by coincidence, some of my pals met him and went, oh, did you get off the side? She was like, no.
Aye.
Mate,
The
Mate,
worst,
how
mate.
bad is it when you start getting questioned about it though? I remember at Livy, like, I don't know why, I was only young at the time, I was about 15 or something, but the boys were like, you ever had a night out? Have you ever been out in Glasgow? I was like, aye. So I was like, they felt like, when'd you go? And I went, Silver. Like, and straight away they were like, right, talk you through the setup of Silver when you walk through the door. And I was like, you go in and you go upstairs and I was like, no.
Mate, do you remember the bird that was going about and she was fake?
Aye.
Where?
Haley.
On MSN and
Haley?
Aye.
Mate, I know a player that went to her door.
So do I, mate.
I know a player that
I
went to
know
her
somebody
door.
He answered it.
I know somebody that was in Facebook, like, remember you put it relationship, like, what was the stat? You put the
Mate,
status.
did she not go out with like Jamie Vardy or something like that?
Nah.
Mate, I'm being deadly serious. I'm sure she was in a relationship with Jamie Vardy.
Do you remember
from
this,
Twitter.
mate?
No, I've definitely missed this. When was it?
Oh, I'd have been. It must have been about 2008, 2000 something.
Nah, I was England, Burnley at that time. Probably.
I don't remember
I
that. No.
remember it, I do remember it.
Athens, one of the best places I've ever been.
How come?
Just amazing, mate.
Gives you the insight in
I'm
Athens,
decent.
then.
Have you been to Athens, mate?
Yeah, we played Greece there.
Oh.
One night and night out. It was
Gives you the insight in it.
You know, just the place, the culture, it's got obviously all the mythology.
The what?
Mythology and the gods.
Who's your favourite god?
Just,
It was somebody different last week, wasn't it?
Who was it last week?
I can't remember.
but it is amazing. And Penrice, what a boy.
Oh, Greg Taylor, no, what a boy.
No, we didn't meet him, so this was more featured on Penrice, and then we're going to do Greg Taylor later on this season. But mate, their fans are crazy, and I think similar. Their fans will target the players after the game, and the players need to go to the fans. No. Did that happen
Yeah,
in Italy, mate?
in Italy, yeah. In Cyprus as well. You have to go to the fans.
But would you bite back at them?
No. I remember before I went to Palermo, they were in Serie A. They got relegated to Serie B, but the captain took all like the players and wives and all out for like food in a restaurant. And ultras came to the restaurant and went in, took all the players out and told all the wives and kids to stay inside. And all the players, like the players
What
basically
did they do?
just had a conversation, like a proper heated
What, you was getting
conversation.
for your dad?
No, I wasn't there. This was the season before me. Was like proper.
Would you
have
know?
to go.
Surely you've got a bit about you would say.
Nah, man, no chance.
No.
That was like mandatory over there as well, what you had
You
to
have
go, didn't
honestly,
you?
if you don't go, then
Where do you stand on that here?
I haven't the Johnstone Burgh fans out for dinner.
Like, where do you stand on that? Well,
What the fuck's happening, boys? Fucking just finished a fucking 6-hour shift. Watching that shit.
I'm not. See, you remember when Barry Douglas was on, I wasn't happy with certain the way the fans kind of, certain ones, the way they spoke to things, but the sounds of that, as if that, nothing here.
Nah.
But no, I don't mean that. I mean,
Sorry.
like, obviously, say for example, Rangers Celtic lose and players just go straight up the tunnel, they'll get criticised.
yeah.
But then when they go to the fans,
tell
and the
the
fans
fucker.
are like, get the fuck. So it's like, what do you think you
I
should do
still think you
after a
should
game?
go there and say thanks.
No, I think clap and then just go.
I clap and get to fuck. innit? It's a
They're
clap
just
up
shouting
and out.
abuse at you. That you're just. What
Do
you
you
doing?
actually care as a fan if they don't clap and they just go? Do you know what I mean? But I know it's just kind of standard procedure. You should do
Yeah.
You
it.
should clap, but no, when they go walk it, they stand for ages, doing it, didn't they?
Yeah.
Keep clapping them.
They usually,
It's lively,
they
David. I like this.
they usually hold hands and run and skip, don't they?
Oh, see that,
I'm being
mate.
serious,
Like,
you
see
do.
when we...
See abroad, they do.
See Kyogo and that, I like, loved the wee guy, but see
They
when,
do hold hands,
see when other players like that to him, go on, wee man.
He's like,
And he's
all
like,
right.
what?
Yeah, that's what they do.
See when he gets to the dressing room, he's like, the fuck. He must just sit up for 20 minutes.
What's that?
But you just keep making me do that, but brilliant.
They're so awkward, doing it.
I could never bring that shit on there.
I think especially the British players, it's so, you feel like an absolute knobhead doing it. You don't do it over here.
I lose respect for a manager as well when he comes to match on the pitch. He's like, fucking shitty fan.
Aye.
What shitty fan?
What do you think of Lampard when like Lampard gets young, keeps going like in the rock?
Nah.
Ronnie Dyler did it, didn't he? He was big on it. Dyler
Remember he got naked in the impressor?
had a thong on.
I thought Ronnie Dyler in America took his clothes off in the
After
impressor.
they won the league.
But how did he have a thong on? But no, but this was right. So he'd managed the game. He didn't go in the
Was this before or after Celtic?
After, wasn't it?
after.
Aye.
I'm sure.
America.
Yeah.
Was it?
He must have been wearing a thong during the game.
It's Tom Boyd's, wasn't it?
So give us a wee insight into we'll talk about the atmosphere, potentially. What did you make it when you were over there?
Do you know what?
He was scared.
Well, no, say, there's something's good coming, I can tell.
It kind of was levels and levels above our game. Our fans here.
Oh wow,
With
he's
the
scared for Scottish fans again.
No,
Atmosphere, yeah.
He's scared for Scottish.
I see my fidgets keep calling for fans. This season.
Yeah, Slaney, I'll back you up, mate.
It was just
I'm with you.
it was wild from start to finish.
Was it?
Like, it was
Are we still talking about the fans, though? That win.
But see, like this, like you take the Union Bears and the Green Brigade at Ibrox and Celtic Park.
You're not hearing anything.
Over there, it's like times 10. Like, the amount of supporters that go.
And the thing is,
inside.
usually like at Celtic Park or Rangers, it's like the big games, Champions League nights against Rangers, you'll get it lively. But the other league games, it's kind of quiet. Whereas there every week's like that.
Yeah.
But I'm not having a go at the fans. Just different cultures.
Seems like that.
Yeah, he is, yeah. Massively.
I'll back you up. I agree with you, mate.
I thought we had one of the best pet peeves ever on the live on Wednesday, so we need to say it again. The boy's name was Ryan Sclatter. The change, when you get change in a shop. They put the note on first and then they put your change.
Coins on top of the note.
Coins on top of the note. So you try to get that into your pocket, mate, and the fucking
Squeeze it. Squeeze
it. That's what you need to do.
It's just, mate, it feels your electricity today.
How?
Well, I tell you what.
You brought a good vibe, Ben.
Fucking something to talk about.
Right, well, let's just get to the fans' pet peeves, because I'm still getting hundreds of these, and they're really good. Danny McQuaid, pet peeve site after every match, fans and pundits moan about how long VAR decisions take. Then you sit down to watch sports scene at the weekend, and half the highlights are VAR replays. Just tell us the goal was disallowed and move on. We don't need to watch the full fucking process again. Spot on.
It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Why do you need to watch the full... That's true.
Yeah.
See, sports scene, it's fucking takes
brilliant,
so
man.
long watching the VAR decisions, doesn't
It's
it?
a brilliant man, mate. It is VAR's
It's a
bucket.
great peeve, that, isn't it?
VAR's crap. But
I'd love to get rid of VAR.
So would that.
Would you, mate?
Aye,
it's awful.
How do you feel that in the games?
Aye, it's just everything about it. It's just we've been talking about how much slower modern day football is in terms of like, style, but VAR just adds it. There's so many stoppages and how long it takes, and it's just shite.
Do you get a feeling the refs love it? It's like
No,
they
I don't think so, because now I don't think they don't have any excuse to get poor decisions wrong.
Yeah.
But I still think that even using technology and replays for 6 different cameras, I still think they're getting things wrong.
I love when they have to try and tell everyone in the stadium why they've gave the decision. Do you see the Dundee one at the weekend? They say like, he's like,
That's right.
the handball, he was like,
Shite.
He's like,
He was doing that. Just say it's not a penalty. Next one, Gary Milligan, pet peeve when folk have a bad signal and get disconnected and phone back saying, I don't know what happened there.
Aye, not bad.
No bad.
Don't
Quite
mind that.
obscure, but no bad. And then the talking point of the week from Ross Connell, pet peeve, Rangers haven't won a league game at Ibrox in over 5 months.
Is that true?
Aye.
Yeah, when they mad random stats come out, like you would never think that.
That's
You
impossible.
know they're not
really.
been doing well, but you would never think that, would you?
Angie's been sacked twice since Rangers won a league game at Ibrox. How
That's
mad's that?
Today's show is brought to you by the Clubhouse, the Stirring Sports Bar situated at the top of Princess Square. As ever, Open Goal viewers can get 20% off your food bill when you quote Open Goal.
This week, the Clubhouse will be showing top European games with a full Champions League card, and of course, Brand versus Rangers, Celtic versus Sturm and after Slaney's just visited them, AEK Athens versus Aberdeen on Thursday night. So, you've watched AEK first hand. Have Aberdeen get a chance?
Yes.
Aye.
Aberdeen.
Pressure on.
They're technically very, very good. But they play, remember the boy Jal Mario?
Mhm.
He plays as the 10. And I think they're asking me, the boy Jovic as well, was at Frankfurt then, Real Madrid.
Wow, see that?
He's there, aye. So they two's like one up and then the 10 behind him, and they're asking them to press, but the boy Jal Mario's, you can see his legs are slightly gone. So I think if Aberdeen bring that intensity, they might struggle, but technically they're a very good side.
And Aberdeen have changed their shape.
Yeah, speaking to Nicky a couple of weeks ago, I don't know if I should say. I should say, because you can see it. Nicky said they've changed to that sort of 3-4-3. He loves playing. He said it's made a massive difference to their game. So I fancy Aberdeen there.
Right, there's no better place for watching the game than getting a pint and nice food in the Clubhouse, so book yourself to the link in the description box below. But listen lads, we're doing an event at Bad after Scotland set up a 2-game showdown for a World Cup qualification. We'll be hosting a live pre-match podcast at Bad for both games, followed by live screenings of Greece v Scotland and Scotland v Denmark.
Could be sensational, that, couldn't it?
Could be really good. We need to get Ross going, don't we?
If, right, say the Greece game away, even they get a point, and you could beat Denmark to qualify for the World Cup, that will be some live event, won't it?
Scotland events are incredible.
The
surely
crowd are live.
usually
aren't
beat
they?
Greece.
Fucking beats 3-0 at Hampden last time.
Nah, Greece aren't the best, are they?
They were actually the better team the last game. We won 3-1.
They won a bit. I
But
think.
Greece are out now, aren't they? So,
Oh, sorry, not Hampden away.
Surely your pet peeve's the mosquito bites.
Do you know why I didn't want to say it though? Because I know you are going to say something. So when I was there, I was getting like attacked, as you can see, with Mullen's arms.
Are you counting that as a win?
hell.
He's counting that as a win. A mosquito fucking attacking him. He's counting that as a...
No, I wasn't. So I've got millions with my body, but I didn't want to say because I know the jokes.
What joke?
Well, I thought
No
you
joke
would
for
say
me,
so.
mate.
What joke? What?
Because that's such an easy one to just say.
Did you get Mozzie spray?
No, where'd you get that? I need to get it.
Well, it's no point now, you're him. Fuck, you going to put it on in Scotland?
Aye.
Need to get that. Scotland nights are some of the best nights, as we said. Tickets are from only £8. Oh, bargain that,
Fucking hell.
Bump that up. So make sure you join us for the 2 games. Like to buy tickets in the description box below and scan the QR code on your screen. Big Kyle Lafferty is on. What, you want to plug your academy, mate?
KL Soccer Academy.
How's it going, mate?
It's actually going well.
Brilliant.
Got a lot of one-to-ones.
Do you have teams?
Nah.
No. Would you go into teams or just like...
I was actually speaking to Charlie Miller the other day. I'd done a Charlie game in Postle and he was playing, and he asked me would I go into teams, but no, it's too much.
Yeah.
I'm happy with the one-to-ones and small groups and stuff.
So is that what you're doing during the days at your time, basically?
From after school, 4 to 6, 7. That's all I do.
Do they one-to-ones in that, or is it all group sessions?
One-to-one small groups.
Is
And
that
then
right?
I've got a little kickers on a Tuesday morning. I was forced into
What?
do it.
Do you enjoy it?
I love it, honestly.
What, the mini
So-
kickers?
Nah, one-to-ones. One-to-ones are brilliant.
Have you had any really like players for academies that come?
Do you know Nick Nicholson, the agent?
Mhm.
His wee boy.
Doing him? You're taking
Yeah.
Imagine that agent with the briefcase. Doing
Is it
what
on-
his
on his phone. Doing volleys on his phone like that.
his wee boy. Yeah, I was taking him for a one-to-one. Honestly, he's outstanding.
Oh, good.
Really, really good.
Would you want to coach like a first team or be a manager?
Nah,
How
just
come?
coaching. It's not for me. Probably go into assistant manager or something, but never.
Have you heard his new idea for coaching? He's going to start coaching full families. He's only taking in of the mum, dad.
So much fucking shite on.
Don't be ringing about doing that.
So I go to somebody's house and coach a full family at the same time.
Do you?
But I love the fact that guys like Andy and yourself are getting in and putting their time into the game. It's so important. Brilliant.
That is really
You're just flying, mate,
I
innit?
knew, mate.
Is it?
No,
You as well. I enjoy it as well, mate.
Yeah,
I'm the same as
it's
you.
brilliant,
Got a
yeah,
passion for it, so.
Is that what you want to do, Andy, after obviously going to pundit? And
Definitely want to stay involved in it in some capacity, aye. Like you say, similar to laugh, I enjoy it, so wouldn't want to stop it.
Would you never get 11 of your better players and play each other? I'd love to see that. That could be a thing.
That'd be brilliant.
The Play to Pro Academy best 11 against like the Kevin Thompson best 11.
That'd be sensational.
That would be good.
I think stuff like that's it sounds like a good idea, but it's hard, isn't it? Like they're off of different teams. We've never actually
Aye.
took them together as an actual team, so kind of more individual based. So it's maybe a good idea
You
when
don't
they
miss that.
stop
So,
for 3 months.
See the fact that you get them all week and you didn't get to have a game on
Aye,
the weekend,
I
would
do,
that not be great?
I do miss it because regardless, like, I love the coaching and whatnot, but playing for 3 points is the best thing in football, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like winning
of course,
games
yeah.
and winning things. So
You went to teams, didn't you?
Aye.
How many did you win a lot of games?
We're one of the best of standards.
But he's not that.
No, we're alright. Finding our feet.
Better home or away? Doesn't really matter.
Didn't really matter. We were just starting out, and then obviously our players got to laugh us, didn't they? So we had to obviously rebuild again. Aye.
Right, Laugh, you scored the winning penalty against Trent. I was at the game. Scottish
Were you?
Cup Junior Fit. I was there, mate. Do you get the same buzz for that as you did for all the big games you played in?
You know what, I was nervous taking
Were
it.
you, mate?
No way. What do you mean?
Because when I first joined the club, it's one of the first things they said to me was, you need to win us the Scottish Cup. And it's been so long. Obviously, I think it was 28 years the last time they won it. And I was like, it was all on my shoulders. Obviously, I scored and we won it, but I was nervous.
See, when you were like not playing before the game, were you raging at the manager? Or, you know,
I was
that-
raging.
Were you?
I was raging. I wanted to play.
When did you find that you weren't playing? Just before the game? Or?
Before the game. Before the game. But I was raging. You kind of know on the Wednesday before, like in training and stuff like that there, but I was absolutely fuming. But
It's mad you still get raging at 38.
well, like you're saying, he wants to keep playing because
yeah.
obviously it's playing.
I think
football, innit?
this will probably be my last year. I'll see.
Big boy Diver's good player, isn't he? Quite like him.
Yeah, he's really good.
How's the celebrations after it?
It was mental. We went back to a bowling club, but it was good. Like, you obviously hear like family club and all, but it's proper family club. Fans in like a bowling clubhouse.
What, like a bowling alley?
Aye. Aye, bowling alley.
The social
bowling
club.
Play, social club, and
Just played a game and the manager's organised 4 games of bowling for them.
yeah.
Fucking shattered,
By the way,
mate.
you probably would have. No, but it was good.
Mate, talk us through the owner. His story's unreal, isn't he? So he's a Scottish guy, it's fucking loaded.
So the owner is Scott Graham. He owned it and then investor came in Jack Henderson. He's from London.
Why Johnstone Burgh?
I think his granddad,
Aye.
he supported them. I think Jack was there when he was 9, I think it was. I think when they won the cup the last time, or when the last time they got to the final, he was there first game to watch it. And he said to his granddad, like, I'll buy this club when I was older. And obviously it did. And he owned a health care business, and it went through the roof at the COVID. And he lives in Dubai now, so, but he's a great guy. Like, he does so much for the guys.
You just mentioned there that you think this will be your last year. Is that through choice, just what your body's telling you?
I'm finding that, like, I'm picking up wee injuries now and stuff like that there, but as I said, like, in games I feel fine, and it's taken me like 2-3 days to recover. And
Do you get pelters at the games?
Mate,
bad.
I can only imagine when
so
you
bad.
take it junior games,
honestly,
mate.
so bad.
What did they say to you?
Just everything. My biggest worry, obviously, when I joined was obviously someone coming onto the pitch, because there's obviously an offence, isn't
Isn't
it?
they stewards in it? Then,
Do you feel as if, like, because it's you playing at that level, do you feel as if players just want to smash you all the time as well?
I was warned about that at the start, but I found it fine. Like, it's all right. Players playing against other players have been fine, but the biggest thing for me was the referees. The refs, some of the decisions are awful. Like, I've seen some challenges that you're like, what the hell is that? And then I do a challenge, I've been sent off 4 times.
Since you've been there, you've been sent off 4 times?
Aye, from absolutely nothing. One of them's been because I was coming off, I was being subbed, and the ref told me to hurry up, and bit of a chat back, and he told me to get off the field. My band was pish, and I said to him, well, a bit like your hairline. Red card. Mate, honestly, like, yellow card.
As you were getting subbed off?
Aye, I was coming off.
So wait, is that the best thing ever about that? Is the boy that was going on? You come on there.
I don't know if.
Of course they couldn't get sent off.
Yeah, I don't think he did. Or they might have took someone else off, but honestly, I was coming off the pitch, and he's like, I said to him, oh, if I'm coming off, who you going to book instead? Like, get off the field. I was like, shut up. And he's like, basically, my banter's pish, and I went, a bit like your hairline. He laughed, and then realised, and just went.
That's brilliant, isn't it?
And then Murray, the manager, he got sent off after, like 10 seconds after, for obviously arguing with the ref.
See when you watch, I don't know about you, I fucking love watching junior football.
It's
brilliant, mate.
It is, like, I've enjoyed it.
What's good about it?
Just the tempo of the game. And
some of the challenges.
Is it,
I've never heard the shout, give us a jag, in my life until junior football.
Give us a jag?
Give us a jag.
What does that mean?
Get them going.
Aye, get us going.
All right.
I was like,
jag.
give us a jag.
Jag,
Give us a jag. And I'm like, what? Honestly, and I'm like, what is this? Some of the shouts are brilliant, but...
Does the manager go off his back?
Aye, he does, aye, a lot of time.
There's nothing better when a dog runs on the pitch, mate. It's the best ever, isn't it?
Does that happen?
And you get that one player chasing the dog.
We actually had a shit in our pitch. the last game. The ref had to call the groundsman over.
Who picked the shit up? I'm not picking up.
Every ground's just got a shit picker.
Well, I would say.
Who picked it up?
One of the groundsman.
How's that a groundsman's job to pick shit up?
That's his pitch.
That's ground, mate.
But nah, I really enjoyed it so far.
Play one more year, I think. One more year, mate.
I don't see.
We went to the media after it,
Well, this year the top 8 will go into
The Lowland.
the Lowland League.
Top 8.
Aye, top 8.
That's it.
Aye, because
Yeah,
Did a 40 team Lowland League this year.
Aye,
It
honestly,
lasts for tours, mate. 2 years, sorry.
I think the top 8, as long as they have if they're registered.
A licence.
Oh, that's right,
aye,
actually,
they go
aye.
to the Lowland League.
That's
So
right.
that's good.
Give the Lowland League a wee crack, mate. Done when you've always wanted to do, you said, we're not playing the Lowland League.
Aye. On a bucket list. Champions League, Lowland League.
And have you got like an immediate plan, if this is your last year? You want to stick with the coaching or
You know, I'll probably try and stay around the club. Go on the coaching with the club, but
groundsman?
Why don't you take over the shit picker,
yeah.
Is it? Right, lads, right, we're going to start with Rangers. What a fucking mess.
Yeah,
So, it was going to be Muscat. Now he's pulled out, and it looks like it's now going to be Danny Rohl, who
Ruled
also
himself
ruled
out.
himself out. Why do you think all this is happening?
I don't get what has gone so wrong that it seems like the manager's about to get the job, then they go in with their speak. What can be getting said there?
Well, we've heard that they meet certain people and they're ready to take the job, and then they meet somebody else, and that's when they then turn the job down. Is that right? Am I right in saying that?
Well,
That's the
we
rumours, isn't it?
speculated after Gerrard, didn't we? I say speculated because that's what it was, that we felt as if he probably took the job somewhere to do with recruitment. He never had enough control within it. But then, for me, that just confirmed that's exactly what happened with the way Muscat's went. Like, I mean, Muscat was literally reported to...
I've done it. Neil McCann supposedly left the
done.
BBC,
And then he's came out in his camp, says that he didn't like the recruitment model, he didn't feel as if he had much say. That's just got to be such a worry, I think.
Yeah.
And then again, what does that mean now for Danny Rohl, that he doesn't have a... If it's him, obviously, because we're saying it's him, you fucking never know with the way their active went. But this is a guy that's apparently gave the club a deadline. It went past that deadline, so he ruled his sell out. And Rangers have had to go back to him because the two main targets they had...
Did the board say the timing wasn't right on Muscat? Did they come out and say that?
The board said that, which is clearly... Listen, that's a lot of shite.
Muscat should come up
They knew from day one about Muscat.
He wanted to finish.
Why interview him if you knew that?
Yeah, exactly, yeah, so...
Do you think they're saying to him, by the way, if there's a shite in the pitch, you're going to need to pick it up? Saying he's not doing it.
It's a deal breaker.
Do you think it is like the transfer policy?
It must be, mate.
Nah, it has to be something like that.
Well, it seems like every time they meet the boy Thelwell that they're turning the job down, doesn't it?
Aye.
And if Russell
He wanted
Martin's
to get his boy. He wanted to get his boy the job.
the manager's job.
Aye.
Do you think they want full
I didn't know full control, but I think Russell Martin came out and said the guy for Everton, he had no say in him coming. So if you hear that as a manager, there's no way you're taking that job, mate.
You're right.
If you're just getting forced players.
Mate, you can't.
Do you think Roll would be good for it? Do you know much about Danny?
I don't know too much about him, but...
Mate, Windass and Barrett, because I was obviously getting him a bit on, and they messaged me like in a pure staunch defence of him, saying he's like top.
Really?
I think the worry is that he's another brilliant coach that can lead players, and he's not a manager. That I think that is the worry, because I mean, you look at his CV in terms of what the clubs he's been at. I know he's only been a manager for a year, but clubs he's been at top clubs. So you're not a very good coach if you've not worked at these clubs. But again, you said it last time. Listen, hopefully proved wrong that he goes in business success. But he's been a manager for a year at Sheffield Wednesday. They finished 12th in the league.
Yeah.
I don't think that's for me enough to suggest that that's your next guy. That's who you want to go for. But listen, I said it as well last time. Like, Michael Beale was the best coach I've ever worked under, but it never translated into Rangers.
Yeah, I agree with you. So
you obviously had Beale as well. How good a coach
I
is he?
thought Michael was brilliant.
Did you think he'd go and be a good manager? Did you think he had the personality to be a manager, Beale?
Yeah, I think I did.
Do you think like if Michael Beale had like maybe 5 years of managing before he came to Rangers, it would have been different? Is it the fact that you're taking this big job on so early in your managerial career?
I think he's just a coach.
Aye,
yeah,
I think he's good at it.
Yeah, I think one of the best I've worked with as a coach. But as we found out, and obviously he's found out, that you can be a good coach, but a managing is completely different job.
But surely these 49ers guys are not agreeing that managers didn't get the final say on a transfer.
No.
In what world does that work?
I know. It's so hard to put your kind of like yourself in their shoes, but there's no way any manager would be willing to go to a club and not have a say on players.
Aye.
So again, where's been the breakdown? Is it Kevin Felwell and Patrick Stewart just get complete control of this is the players we're going for, that's who we're going to sign? Like, can it be as strong as that, surely? But surely a manager's got an opinion on who they sign.
Yeah.
But it must be as strong as that if guys like Gerrard and Muscat.
That's what I'm thinking.
Do you think Russ had a say in his?
I think he did, to be honest, because you look at
players for England.
you look at Jaden McGoma, he's worked with, Joe Rothwell, he's worked with, Max Aarons, he's worked with. So that's kind of the bit I'm confused about, because Russell Martin must have had a big say in the players. Now, Chermiti obviously contradicts that, because that looks as if that's just Kevin Felwell in the back, obviously, because I mean, Russell Martin's almost said as much. So I think that is kind of the worry. But do you know what? I'd love the club to come out and explain it, to be honest with you. I think there's got to be some form of transparency. You've went for 2 managers that have turned you down for a specific reason that the fans don't know about. And then it looks bad for me that you've then got your tails between your legs and you're going for a guy that pulled out last week. So I think they've got to explain to the fans and everybody associated with the club what's happened.
Did Rangers fans seem quite excited the fact it was going to be Muscat? Did that go down quite well?
I think so, aye.
Aye, I think so. I think they were all in for Gerrard.
Yeah, I think they were all,
it seems as if they're happy.
There was a bit of a buzz around the place whenever.
So it's going to be a total come down that if Danny Rohl gets it, is it?
They're not happy with Rohl, are they?
I don't think they are, but it will be more led towards Thelwell and Patrick Stewart. I think once the manager's appointed, I think they'll support the manager. But like we said last time, he's got to get after a good start, didn't he?
See, in the back of this, 2 managers obviously turning it down. Could these two lose their jobs as well?
Well, it's hard to say. There'll be fan protests, 100%. There's no doubt about it. There's going to be fan pressure towards them. Whether that's enough for the Americans to sack them is another thing. But I think if you look at exactly what Kevin Fairwell's done so far, it's poor.
Yeah.
I mean, he's obviously hired his boy at 26-year-old to be head of recruitment. He spent $3.5 million. The boy Fernandez has not made a matchday squad in 2 months. He's bought £8 million in Charmity, right? And I don't want to be too harsh, right? Because
Walter Mitty.
well, we said it at the time, right? If you sign any player to Old Firm, you'd get judged straight away. That's just the nature of the club, right? But if you spend £8 million on somebody, you're expecting big things. And see, at the weekend especially, he was.
But the owners need to take
really
a bit of criticism as well. How's Kevin Fowler
controlling
it? See, my boys are cracking.
running this.
I know. I find that mental.
Would you take McInnes?
Would I take who?
Derek McInnes?
I would have.
Would you take McInnes over Rohl?
100%.
Would you, mate? You've obviously worked for him. You think
I
Dell's
think he's brilliant.
cut out to be a Rangers manager?
Yeah.
His interview was out last night. But it's going out tonight, but we're doing this on a Monday trying to explain it. But he was unbelievable on it, mate.
He's brilliant.
I'd tell you what, I'd rather Jamestown than Derek McInnes.
I'd
get Tony Bloom the job, mate. Just get him.
Who?
I'd give Tony Bloom the job.
Well, I think Dale would take it, now, in the situation as with Hearts.
I would have said no, because obviously he's hit the ground running with Hearts, and I always said Dale and Hearts was like a relationship. Do you turn Rangers down twice? If you do, then you're not getting a third chance, are you?
I don't think he'd take it, mate.
I don't think he'd take it.
I said nah. He's in such a good place now with Hearts. You've played for Hearts, Andy. They're an incredible club, but
you know yourself, mate, right? I think the big thing in management now is recruitment, isn't it? Like he said that about Aberdeen. He said it was tiring. I had to keep finding new players every year. He says that was the toughest part of the job. He says Kilmarnock is saying try to get people to come to Kilmarnock, mate. He's got a system, mate, that's bringing him in fucking top players constantly, mate. He doesn't need to do anything, mate. Whereas you look at Rangers, he's going to go to Rangers and think, is their recruitment good enough for me to go and challenge Celtic? I don't think it is.
Keezy, Redis and Bragg are a joke.
A joke,
Two of them are a joke.
Aye.
Really, really good.
That was a great point there.
Thank you, mate.
Right,
Yeah, you know what? See, when I was speaking, I could see you in shock that I'd actually made a decent point. That's Fanny's finally fucking said something
sensible there.
So there was obviously the timeline. Is there no chance that we just give Stevie Smith the job to the summer until the best candidate came up? Because right now Danny Rohl doesn't look like to be the best candidate for Rangers, does it?
It's going to be him.
Yeah,
It wouldn't surprise me if he gets announced while we're sitting here, because it's definitely going to be
Keep
him.
the phones on.
But again, like I said, like if he gets it, I think everyone will get behind him. But I think you're very, very, very much in the same boat as Russell Martin, where you think he really has to start well.
Yeah.
Our fans are just going to think they're just going in this cycle where they're appointing the wrong people, and ultimately the writing's on the wall. They're not going to be there very long. But I actually thought in the weekend, I thought they were better, to be fair. I thought the first half, watched it back yesterday, is probably the best they've been.
Were they brilliant?
Really good, aye.
Butland didn't think so.
And what about that?
He came after the players, didn't he, after the game?
Sorry, what about a
Didn't
Rangers
like
fan?
that one bit, by the way.
What about a Rangers
No.
fan tweeting we've had more knockbacks and Slaney on Tinder?
Aye.
Must have fucking
And somebody underneath, for fuck's sake, we're not that bad. There's somebody on.
Brilliant, innit? Mate, so you didn't like that, Andy?
Well,
He should save the fucking first goal.
100%.
if Jack Butland's been vocal in the changing room, had a go in that, brilliant. Like, I think coming out and saying stuff like that when he had a really poor season last year and cost Rangers points. So it's so easy for the players in front of him to say, wait a minute, you fucking cost us about 8 points last year.
Yeah.
So again, I'm talking about the mentality and whatnot. I can understand that, but I thought he was a bit strong in his words.
What were they better at first half than they have been previous weeks?
A bit more direct, weren't they?
Energy,
Yeah.
intensity,
Yeah.
purpose in their play. Like, attacked, mate.
Yeah.
They actually attacked.
I thought Asgard was
He was good.
very direct.
Goal,
so,
that is. Did he play off the left? His goal obviously comes to that. Or was he playing 10?
Nah, he was like 10.
So did Stephen Smith change the shape, or was it
Nah.
just what he'd been playing under Martin?
Aye, pretty much. It was.
Yeah.
They looked as if like Rothwell and Raskin played as a more natural too, but Rothwell got far. I thought Rothwell was good again
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
He's take results out, because obviously Rangers have still been poor. I actually think he's done really well over the last few games. The games he came off a bit,
he's done, yeah.
and I thought he did well again at the weekend. But the second half was terrible. For as good as the first half was, the second half was poor.
So what does that come? That must be a player thing then, yeah?
No, well, Dundee United changed as well. Like,
Yeah.
Did he change his
again,
shape?
I know it's so easy for us to just talk about how bad Rangers were, but Dundee United were brilliant in the second half. Like, they actually came, had a go, pressed Rangers. Rangers then probably didn't mix it up enough, where they just kind of beat the press and play forward. But Dundee United were good in the second half.
How good to see Trapanovsky back? Because he's always spoke about, and then he disappeared.
Tap half as well.
He's tap half, and he's sure everyone his name. No kicked his ass for 8 months. No kicked his ass for 8 months. He scores 1 goal and he's like, fucking hell, man.
Is Babunski, is he still there?
That's all he spoke about, wasn't it? So did Jim Goodwin change it at half time, or was it just like a change
Way
attitude?
more aggressive. I think he mentioned after the game that he thought the distances between his team was too big in the first half, so it was too easy for Rangers to play around. But second half, they pressed high, got after Rangers, stole the ball in Rangers' half like 4 or 5 times, and created more chances to actually go and score potentially a third. And Rangers just never really had an answer in the second half.
But the Danny Rohl thing would make sense as well, because there's a lot of players that have been signed for the Championship, right, in saying that? Players that he'll probably know really well now.
Sama.
The Sama, the Asgard feel looking as well. And what type of football does he play? Is it possession-based football?
I don't know. I don't know
No
too much
idea.
about him.
What did Bannon say when he was on?
Aye, proper playing, really intense. That was all he said.
But again, is that what the Rangers fans want in this possession football? It seems to me that
They want their team to win, mate.
Aye, that's most important, isn't it? 3 points.
Do you think these players are good enough to be better?
Aye.
I keep saying this though, Si, like, I mean, is it really that hard to make them beat Dundee United at home and Dundee at home, and I'd even put Motherwell in that bracket? Like, can it be that hard? It looks as if it's that hard to know, but I don't understand how.
Yeah.
But like, surely Stephen Smith has just went like, go and play. And the fact that they've started the game so well, go 1 up, you'd think, surely you go and beat Dundee United now. And the fact that they come in the second half and almost collapse, that would tell you that are the players good enough? Is their mentality right to play for Rangers?
It's a bit like the Livy game. I watched the first half an hour and I thought this could be 4 or 5. And I just felt like they hit a brick wall, and second half they were miles off it.
Confidence and mentality is definitely a factor, but under Russell Martin, like, don't want to go back to Russell Martin, but he kept talking about the mentality and said there was nothing wrong tactically. There was. So it's like, it's everything in it. There's no kind of one part of Rangers game that's really that great. You know, defensively they just look so leaky, mate. They just look as if they're going to concede goals all the time.
What about the standard of goals in the game, though?
Aye,
Sybil's goal was a fucking
That's
joke, isn't it?
incredible. Asgard for me is the
The best of the 4.
Aye,
Should Butland save the first?
Aye. All day.
Did they take the deflection? No.
I think.
No.
I'd need to see it back.
I think he's seen it late,
think he
hasn't he?
should.
But
I'd need to see
yeah.
it back. I never really straight away thought that was a Butland mistake, but I would need to see it back at the time.
See, when obviously you were at Rangers under Walter Smith, Barry Ferguson the captain, did you ever see that Rangers being in the state that they're in now?
No.
How surprising is it to you?
It's been happening for ages, so long. I think this is probably the deepest hole we've been in. I think obviously whenever the new owners came in, everyone got excited and thought, "Oh, this is us sorted." But
It's never been more.
Nah, there was a lot of work. Obviously, new owners helps, but it's tough to watch. And as Andy says, the decisions were awful at the minute. Recruitment and everything. So just need a manager in, let him do his own thing, sign his own players, and then take it from there.
So you have that opinion that the manager should sign the players or all the players?
Yeah, I think so. I think he.
But
should
look
have
what Dell says.
I think
Dell doesn't really. I know he gets a final say, but
I think
just leaves
they
it
should
to
have
him.
a massive say.
Needs to be a bit like both.
See,
balance.
also right though, like that is a recruitment process that has been so successful for years at other clubs. Like Kevin Felwell, like what's his background of success so far, and what's he done at Rangers so far to suggest that, do you know what, when the next manager comes in, we'll keep it with Kevin Felwell, he's doing brilliant.
Yeah.
So again, that's like, look what Tony Bloom is doing at Brighton, USG, Hearts. So you can understand why a manager would say, "Oh fuck that, just leave them to how good they are."
Yeah.
It's mad that you said that Rangers players never scored. Only was it Gassama was the
aye.
only one that scored well in the Jamestown.
Aye, like I said, so I heard that.
See when Kevin felt that gets broke, he must be sitting fucking devastated, innit?
You lost your bet?
I know I'm due DL20 quid. I thought he'd wear a suit.
No chance.
Yeah, once you mate,
Interim.
see if I was just saying like B team manager and you're getting, and that was it, I'd have the fucking suit on.
Would you?
I would.
Would you go into them, would you have all the shit?
He's going
Ted, but you'd get the Ted Baker.
The Rangers.
Aye.
Aye, you'd have to.
for one
I
game.
agree, mate.
Aye.
But I think I don't think that would even cut, like, Rangers provide the suit.
Yeah.
So if they provide him a suit, he'd have worn a suit.
I'd have went and bought my own. On a Ted
What did
Baker.
you want?
Stevie Smith turned up with a pinstripe black suit. How good did that be?
Cream
Or
suit.
even a tinge of navy off, mate. The fans would have It's like the right card. Get off. Get off. Imagine, he's like, what? No, take the shoe off. It's not the right card. He's like,
And a baby blue tie on.
that'd be amazing.
Brilliant,
What
man.
about that? Tavernier Union Bears, a bit of back and forth at the end of the game.
So was he actually going for them, or was we just, the way we said earlier, was he just going up and listening to what they were saying?
I never actually seen it, to be honest. I seen like a wee snippet of it. You couldn't really see what happened. But again, it's like we say, it's like, what can you do
No.
I don't know.
as a player?
But the fans must be just sick of this, everything. Because you thought in the summer when the 49ers came in that this was all changing, but it still looks like a complete mess. And how long are these fans going to have to put up with this?
So here's one for you, mate, right? See if Russell Martin loses his job so early, why shouldn't Thelwell? Why do you see the guy that gets more time than Russell Martin?
Thelwell's been honking, by the way. He really has. Some of his decisions he's made, and that's what surprised me so much, that he's having such a say. A big say in this. Guys like Steven Gerrard are, and he's coming in there and he wants the job. Gerrard wants the job, what he's done, and Thelwell's telling him, no, we're doing it my way. No way.
Did you ever hear like, a really bad period at any of your Rangers spells where it wasn't going right?
No.
And how hard was it to play when it's like that?
A year and a half from my second spell.
Was it, mate? I had a full time.
No, I didn't enjoy the second time. Probably down to me because I was miles off. I felt like in training I was miles off anyone.
And do you actually go out laugh thinking, I'm not going to play well here?
I remember having a conversation with Steven Jordan. I was like, I just feel like I'm nervous to play under you. I feel like I'm on trial every game. Obviously Alfredo was scoring goals fucking week in, week out. And any time he was injured, I was coming in. But once he's back, I was out. But yeah,
To see the fact that you've played at such a level, mate, right, and even you were thinking that at that stage in your career, like, what are these guys thinking now? They must be going. They look to me like they're going to games like nervous wrecks. So can a new manager come in and fix that?
I think you can. I think a manager can instill that mentality into you. Just we always go back to it, don't we? But like with Ange when he came in, there's players there that you thought weren't maybe good enough for Celtic or when they play, but they just seem like he took them to the next level. But I don't know.
Plus, a manager can make you harder to beat as well. He can make you more organised. Whereas I think right now, like it says, it just seems so easy for teams to create chances against Rangers. Like that first one is literally just a ball at the tap. And somebody just runs in behind. Like there's, again, now is that personnel just not having that kind of willingness to defend? But I still think managers can kind of obviously get you playing better in that respect and make you harder to beat.
Did you rate Tavernier?
loved him.
What did you love about him?
Just everything. I thought I think his stats and everything is incredible. And if he did flip out at the Union Bears, I wouldn't blame him, because I think the amount of shit that he's been given. When he's playing, he's getting abused. When he's not playing, fans are wanting him back. And if he did flip, fair play to him. Whenever the team wasn't performing, he's always getting the blame for it. But Andy played with him as well. He's a great guy. Probably one of the best fillers of the balls I've ever played with. Honestly, his set plays are incredible. Great guy. But as I said, if he did flip out, then fair play to him.
So you can tell, who was your right full-back when you were the first time? Whittaker or something like that?
With Brothers.
Again, how would you compare Tav in terms of that level of play?
Tav's is different. He's just on the go the whole way. Brothers was more defensively, probably. He could get forward. We had one or two goals in him as well, but Witts was brilliant as well. Witts, athletic. He could play as well. But Tav's just everything about him.
Top class,
Mate, you're in flames today.
I'm a fucking, I know what I'm saying. What made you nervous, and why did you think you were on trial?
I don't know, because obviously I came off such a good season at Hearts. Probably the best season I've had as a pro. Went to Rangers. I just felt miles off any player. Didn't feel good. Felt nervous.
Was that due to the fact that he'd got Rangers playing so well at that time, or was it the fact that you
the team was playing well, but I just felt wasn't myself. I was just always a yard off the pace. Wasn't good enough to be there. I was just I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. I just wasn't myself.
I don't remember you being that bad, to be honest.
I just felt like, when you're off the pace.
18 years at it. Fucking felt it every week.
But I just Like some games I did, like I got my first European goal.
Was Motherwell no your debut when you scored?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that was a fucking.
What was the intensity of Gerrard's training like?
It was good. Yeah, it was really intense. The training and everything was brilliant. Obviously Michael Beale done most of it, but just me personally, I just felt like I was miles off and I wasn't good enough to be in that squad.
I can see on the Gerrard thing, obviously, do you look at that group of players that he's got, do you think that he could work with that group of players and make them a lot better?
Gerrard came in when the squad was miles worse than what the squad is now, and turned it around.
Am I right in saying it did take him a long time, Andy, to turn it around?
In terms of the quality of the squad, I wouldn't say it took that long. I think the squad was initially better straight away next year. But you look at when Gerrard first came in, he's like, he signed Alan McGregor, Stephen Davis, Scott Arfield. Like, he signed players that were experienced, knew the club, knew the league. So straight away, I think just everything got better. Standards got better, training got better, squad got better. And then you then start to put in your Conor Golsons and your Joe Aribos and your Glenn Kamaras and boys like that. So I don't think it was that long before like the squad improved. It probably took maybe 2 years before it got to where it had to get to in terms of winning the league. But I thought he turned it.
Do you think the squad's got the characteristics that he would want in a squad? Or do you think he would want to make a lot of changes to it?
I think, especially in the back four, I think I still think he's somebody that wants his defenders to defend first. I don't think there's probably enough of that in the current four. So the boy McGomas taking a lot of stick. I actually think he's decent, but I just think he needs coach defensively. I don't think he's aware enough, kind of similar to Jeff Day, where he runs a mind. But I think the boy Cornelius is the same, which I'm surprised about because he's got so many caps for Canada. He's obviously came from Marseille, but I think he looks really good on the ball, really comfortable on the ball. But I think defensively, he's, again, it's just, is it the second one that's like a direct ball and he doesn't even challenge for a header? Like, he has his hand on the guy's back and he's still got his 2 feet in the ground.
I know, but it's Canada, man. Drake's got 20 caps. Bryan Adams has got 17 caps.
Laugh, did you go to Morelos when you played with him?
I love them.
Andy, were they two well together?
They two were fucking pain in the
Look at his face when he mentions it. He's so happy.
Come on, Andy, tell us.
It was just like we bounced off each other, but he didn't have a clue what I was saying, and obviously vice versa. But it was Daniel Candes was just like the translator. Like, we used to go for coffee after training and all. And there was one time, I think Dan was getting a massage or something, and he was late. Me and Alfredo was just sitting across the coffee at the table like that. Didn't know what to say to each other. But obviously he was brilliant. He's just a head case, a loose cannon, so he was.
Did you get a night out with him? Did you go to him?
Did I?
Mate, he used to love going out, mate. He was out all the time.
I know, mate. Is that right? Is that true that he was going back to like Gaffs and Possible or not?
Well, he used to go to Sanctuary all the time, didn't he?
Aye, but by himself. I remember it was whenever I left. When I left Rangers, I think they were playing Celtic in the final. Alfredo got me tickets. So I rang him. My brother-in-law drove me into Glasgow at the time. I was like, Alfredo, I was actually fucking Google Translate it was, where are you? He's like, Radisson Red. And Radisson Red, I was like, the night before the Old Firm, surely the squad's not staying there. So I went in and the bounce at the lift took me upstairs. I obviously clearly knew I was in for Alfredo, and like, well, he's in the corner. I'm like, fucking rooftop. Alfredo's right in the corner. The place is bouncing with an espresso like that. In his tracksuit. I'm like,
he's a hero.
What the fuck are you doing? He's like, what? I'm like, I can play Celtic tomorrow. He's like, come. Honestly, did not give it. But as Andy said, we'd go to Sanctuary by himself. Because I think he knew the owner or something and just sit there.
And he just bounced in and sat himself.
No, I always remember about they two, him and Alfredo. So you used to have the big round shower, and then it was like ice bath, but it was a big hose. It was like a freezing cold hose that you used to fill an ice bath with, and you used to have to check to make sure him and Alfredo weren't there before you went for a shower. The two would come in the corner of this freezing hose, mate, just spray everyone, man.
Mate, remember the game they used to play?
Oh,
what do you call
the
it?
frustration thing?
Aye. You press the button.
And it would...
Aye.
Him and Grezda.
But...
Come on.
We were sitting at the TV, me and Jimmy Bell, and I think I was getting the top signed. I was waiting for all the players to come around, and there was Flans, Tom Flanagan, Grezda, Alfredo, and someone else was playing this fucking silly game. It was like 50 quid ahead. An argument happened. And I was like, fuck happened there? So Jimmy's like, sit down and shut up, all of you, like that. So it was split up, played on. Next minute, Alfredo was just ran, boom.
Aye.
Grez that's hit the fridge and went like that.
Over a game of frustration.
Aye. We're like, what the fuck's happening there?
Did he put him down?
Sparked out. Really, yeah. They're playing a fucking over 6-year-old game.
Aye. Because you're like if you hit the number, like you could eat somebody or something like that.
Yeah, his thing.
He kept eating, like he kept eating Alfredo or something like that.
I was like,
Stop, mate.
So you just cracked her?
Aye. I was like, but I was like, hit the fridge and just slid down it.
That's
What the
brilliant.
hell
He
happened?
could definitely speak English, yeah.
Oh,
Definitely, man.
100%
He used to kid on, he couldn't he? Because he would always say to Tav, see if Tav came, see if it was a big game, he'd come in and change it. Alfredo would just go, Tav, bonus. He'd always want to know what the bonus was. Oh, what?
Love Doe, did he?
It was Gucci out his head, wasn't he?
Oh my
Everything was Gucci.
God, everything. He used to wear those Dolce & Gabbana big fucking trainers, weren't
Aye.
they? Like, Gabbana down the side, down the front. Gabbana, Dolce down. I was like, what the hell?
Did you think he was a good player, man?
Yeah, he was brilliant. Very, very effective. But I think when he was rushed to have a shot,
He was better.
yeah. Well, see, when he had time, I thought he was poor. But yeah, he's just a loose cannon.
Do you still keep in contact with him?
I speak every day. Google Translate, yeah. We need those AirPods now to translate it itself.
Where is he now?
Is it Brazil, was it?
Went to Grêmio, didn't he?
Last time I remember was Brazil, but
What about him in the horse when they won the league?
That's right, he was going down the street in a
Yeah,
horse.
See it?
I don't remember.
What was that?
Oh, they won the league,
Yeah.
and he's walking down, or he's in
Down the
the
street
white
in a
horse on a horse they got there, celebrating the title.
I never seen that.
Have you not?
No.
Oh my God,
That poor horse, man. Hey, man, cheers.
legs really got.
Oh, amazing. Right, lads, Hearts extended the lead at the top to 5 points after Celtic lost 2-0 to Dundee on Sunday. I was starting to believe they can do it.
Aye.
Well, I said it weeks ago, and the two of you should have shrugged your shoulders at me.
I said they'd split the Old Firm this year.
Do you think they can
What?
do it all the
Where did
way?
you say that to? Your grand's bit?
My daughter.
Say that, said that.
Do you
Well,
think
said that.
do you think they can win it now? Or is it still too early to be saying this?
I think it's too early, but they're definitely the best team in the league so far.
Yeah.
But obviously, Rangers and Celtic, they can strengthen.
I think a lot depends on whether Rodgers stays at Celtic. I don't know. It doesn't look like to me he can get a performance at Celtic just now.
Nah, they're struggling.
And if Celtic are not going to sack him because maybe need to pay him money, then I could see Hearts winning it
Is his contract up at the end of the season?
in the season.
They have been the best team by far, haven't they? See, when you look at
Yeah.
all like the numbers and the stats and goals scored and chances created.
But you know what I love about Hearts, mate, and Dell in particular, and even the wee boy Braga, right? We are big on fucking tactics and how you play and style of play. Do you just have an enthusiasm and a
Hunger.
fucking desire to run? See the wee boy Braga, I think he's fucking incredible. But his enthusiasm to run and
brilliant.
fight, like what difference that makes to a team.
Yeah.
But then again, I think a manager brings that to a team, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And that's what Dell's done so well there.
They've got a bit of everything as well, haven't they? A big thing I said about them a couple of weeks ago is they've got goals all over the pitch.
Yeah.
The amount of players they've got that have scored a goal this year. Set pieces are very good. Defensively, they look solid. On the counter-attack with their pace, crosses into the box. I think... I would still refrain the new. I think they've got a chance. I don't think they will the new. But see if they go and beat Celtic next week, but I think they could. 8 points are a lot of points, mate.
points, massive.
Especially when it goes into January. But even if Hearts have a beast for a few weeks, they're still going to be close going into January if it's 8 points. Mate, they'll go again.
Aye.
They'll buy players.
And to beat, I've only seen the highlights yet, but to beat Kelly 3-0 away there, Kelly's
Battered them.
really well.
Nah,
Teams have struggled against Kelly this year, haven't they? They've been really good.
it was a Kelly as well, wasn't it?
At Kelly, mate. And again, another thing he said was, because I asked him about his Aberdeen team that ran Celtic close one year, he says the big difference with this size, like I could look at my bench and go 6 or 7 players, I can bring him on, there's no difference. He said, Aberdeen, that was what kind of stopped us from getting close to Celtic. You had to make subs or change a game, never really had the players. He says that the place is full of good players.
I know he didn't say it when he said to you, but did you have a sense that he believes they can win the league?
We've interviewed him, 3 times? That was the 3rd time I've interviewed him, and I've never ever seen him like this, mate. Bounced in the door. You just feel like he seemed so happy, like it's a club that he should be at.
Right.
After speaking to him, mate, that's when I started to think, I think they could maybe do it.
If they beat Celtic, they'll start to believe it as well, right?
Yeah.
I think this is massive for Hearts, honestly.
I can only see, but this is crazy. It says I can only see a Hearts win with the way the both teams
Yeah, I
play.
agree.
I
Where
can't
is
see
it?
Celtic winning their one.
At Tynecastle.
That's it.
What about when Rodgers said in his post-match that he's going into a race with a Honda Civic and being asked to drive it like a Ferrari? How bizarre. I mean, he played
Awful.
Dundee, remember?
Crazy.
So what are Dundee
Yeah.
then? What, fuck it, a bike? The Uber driver bike.
Slaney scooter, eh?
Fucking awful comments.
It's
Winter though.
crazy, that.
Imagine you're a player in that dressing room, mustn't it?
No.
And again, like, keep in mind like who you're playing against in the league you're in, and the money that you spend and spend on wages and players compared to what you're up against. I think it's a mental statement, honestly.
What do you think he should have said? What do you think he should have came out and said after the game?
What, see, it's not our job. No, I mean, it's his job to say the right thing.
But what do you expect? I said
a few weeks
I
ago,
need to do better than that.
a few weeks ago, obviously through the summer, he kept going on about obviously the recruitment and stuff. But after the window shut, and Celtic won a couple of games, he was like, and the fans obviously still protesting. He was like, we need to get unity now in the squad, and this is the squad we've got. So he was almost like none of that talk was happening. And as soon as he gets beat, he brings it back up again. Hate that.
Plus, the Celtic have bad attacking players.
No,
I don't think they do.
Iheanacho,
Maeda, Taneki, mate, if that's
exactly,
the last 11 games, they've not scored in 6 of them. So is that because you've got Honda Civic players?
Yeah.
It's awful comments.
Honda Civic, some shout, I
I know, mate, it's incredible that.
I'd
Isn't
be
it?
raging if I was
Got
on
Callum McGregor in that in your team. You're saying Honda Civic.
I'd take that wee golf or something.
How bad do they look on? How bad do they look on transition? How many times Dundee counted on him?
Yeah.
It's so easy.
By the way, the boy,
Dundee were good, though.
the boy
They were really
Congreve
good.
for Dundee is a player. Remember I told you when we played Dundee? So they brought the boy Congreve on at half time. He was brilliant. Mate, how good was he yesterday?
So how was
So
this
the guy
again?
set up the
Second
the boy on the right hand side.
Absolutely.
See, I can tackle people, eh?
How was the game in a whole, from Celtic's point of view?
Just as you
It's the same as what we've been seeing.
Slow, and then every time Dundee won the ball back, you think they could counter.
Actually, that was the thing. Like Dundee looked so dangerous in the counter attack. The full game, by the way, started the game really well. Still had another couple of chances to score even after the 2-0, and it, again, to be fair, still defended for their life. Made like some very good blocks, like last ditch challenges and whatnot. But they still merited the win for me, Dundee.
What do you think? How Celtic are going to get out of this and change and start?
I don't think they will unless the manager changes, mate. It seems like he's just chucked it.
Yeah.
Like they comments me like,
Yeah, it's poor.
Brendan Rodgers teams have like had dips, to be fair, in terms of performance levels. They might have still got the results, but this has been like basically the full season, no? I wouldn't really say there's been one unbelievable performance. Correct me if I'm wrong if there's one, but
Well, they're lucky. I think they got that penalty against Kilmarnock last minute. VU's were the better team. I remember the other ones, but they've no performed this season at all. And if you look at, I keep repeating myself, if you look at the full squad, who of that squad's actually playing well out of all the players?
even going back to last year, like Barry Ferguson beat them, didn't he? Aberdeen beat them in the final.
And come on.
Fergie beat them twice in Drew, didn't they? Fergie was unbeaten against them.
He was, yeah.
I draw at home, then the 3-2 away.
Funny, mate, I don't know if you've seen it. I think I Thursday on the Cooping Show I was on one, and I must have said something about Dundee. And what time? 8 o'clock this morning, I got a text, an Instagram for Simon, you fuming, mate.
Did he?
And I wrote back, buzzing for you, mate. I went, how good's Elvis? He's a hero, isn't he? His classmate, genuinely the best. Training, that's a joke, just need to put a few performances like that together. So well done to Dundee for
definitely.
Get it. And actually Elvis with a proper jacket on, look what happens.
Yeah.
A proper jacket that keeps the wind and rain out.
Aye.
You go and beat Celtic. I'm actually delighted for Elvis because he is a great guy.
No, Brown have been battered into this season with pundits, certain ones on here.
No, I'll take that, mate. Probably been a bit out of order, to be honest.
No, but listen, you only see what you see, but like to go to Ibrox and could have won there, got the draw, and then beating Celtic, really good. But sorry, I don't want to just go away half of Dundee, but I want to ask you, is Brendan Rodgers trying to work his ticket out of Celtic?
Work his ticket.
Brendan Rodgers will not be the Celtic manager after this year, surely.
But is he, with the noise that he's been making, he's continually making, is he trying to leave?
Would look like it to me, mate.
I'd be amazed if he was a manager next year.
No, he'll not be the manager.
No, next year, but do you think he'll see it out to the end of the season?
Him?
Unless he gets sacked, he will. Unless he gets sacked, he will. But look, here's the question for you. Should Celtic change him? If you got 8 points behind Hearts, should you be looking to change a manager?
Has he spent much money in the summer?
Well, what was your...
Not really,
Celtic spent, what, 56?
52 million they've spent since this last summer. And which is a fair chunk of money now.
Awesome.
And what was that I seen?
Johnstone Burgh spent 57.
I think there was only 6 million. There was only 6
I
million that started the game, or something like that. So you can obviously run through them like Trusty, Engels, Nrovke, Lager Bielka, Ida who's away, Balikwisha was on the bench.
Well, there goes timing as well. Hans just becomes available as well.
I know.
Have you had the chance to get the big man back, mate?
Right, you've got the grey suit on and the green and silver tie.
Many men playing over the video when he walks into Celtic Park, and many men.
So here we go, you're in the boardroom.
Who am I with? What am I wearing?
You've got the grey suit on.
Right. Is it the right colour grey or is it a wee tinge off? Because I
Tinge
don't buy it
off.
myself, right?
You fucked that with the suit.
Right.
So you're in there Monday morning. What decision are you making regarding the manager?
I'm phoning the big man and going, get your ass back up here now.
Are you?
100%, mate. Best football I've seen at Celtic since I've been there. Went to Celtic at 12, Ange's the best football I've seen. I think he's the perfect SPL manager for... In Europe, I think you're going to take a couple of doons, but in terms of SPL, take him back in a minute, mate.
But see the feel.
That's what I want to watch. Celtic play like attacking, fast football.
Yeah.
Aggressive. Know that. Can't watch it.
Yeah. The feel that when Ange was there about the full club, the support, it was unbelievable. And it's the complete bipolar. No, that's not the right word. Complete.
You know what you mean?
Guys,
You talk about yourself here?
it's the complete opposite. Polar opposite. That's it. Polar opposite.
Yeah.
That.
What do you think he'll be here to the end of the season?
I do.
You do. So if they got 8 points behind Hearts, what, you're just going to continue to keep losing games of football?
I don't think he will see it out to the end of the season. Whether it'll be the board make a decision on it or he'll leave. I don't know if there's a few Premier League clubs. Maybe Jobs will come up, but I think somebody will make a move there. It can't go. Honestly, it can't go, and it's so toxic there now. It can't keep going on like this.
But is it? Tell me if I'm wrong. It doesn't seem as if the fans are putting much blame towards Rodgers, no?
Well, I think
a few are starting to turn, mate.
I think it's starting to turn now. Because
things that we were saying 6 weeks ago and getting slaughtered for, people are now starting to say,
yeah. Because it was obviously at the time the window was, and rightly so, it got a lot of criticism. But these performances, as you said, you're playing against Dundee. You should have a lot meant to beat them, and there's no excuse, and he's coming out with comments like that. So I think the fans are starting to turn slightly.
You think it's all gone under the radar because Rangers have been so bad? I didn't realise it was. I didn't realise it was that bad. Obviously, yesterday seeing the highlights and all the fans throwing the balls on the pitch and all, and I was like, what's that for?
If Rangers were the new fly in the new, he would be under so much more pressure.
What was the stat again about the goal scored? You had another stat today.
No, that was it. The last 11 games, Celtic haven't scored in 6 games.
I've never seen a Celtic
Who have they played in this? Who have they played in
Carrick Amati would be twice. Braga, Dundee. You can help me out. You're a Celtic fan, by the way.
I just as a whole.
Obviously, we've said you played under Dale. What was his best quality as a manager?
Player management. Brilliant. He's
an example with you, how he was. Look at that face.
No, honestly, he knew how to manage me. He just knew just let me do my own thing, and then obviously he knew that I'd kind of be more sensible, more focused the closer it comes to the game. But Monday to Wednesday, just
he'd let you carry on.
Nah, some of the things that Kilmarnock was.
But
so much to talk about.
I know what you're like, so I know the battles that you're going to keep dinner.
Around Halloween, Jordan Jones brought in fireworks, big, massive ones. So me and JJ was like, let's hide, get the lads to lunch, and we'll let one off. So the lads are all walking, 15 of them, and we've lit it and chucked it. I've never seen so many players up the stadium, the stands and everything. I've actually got a video of it, and so an old woman rang the police and went, there's an explosion at Rugby Park. Honestly, so the police went on to the CCTV. They could access the CCTV at Rugby Park, and they've seen it and realised it was fucking me and JJ. So Dale's obviously called me and he's like, laugh. In 15 years of management, I've never had to pull someone in and speak to them about letting fireworks off. But the police is obviously ringing saying, just tell him to stop. One, he's letting off fireworks in a plastic pitch. And two, the fucking stadium's made of wood. So the place can go up in flames. And me and JJ's bouncing around and throwing fireworks, even in the dressing room, but he loved it. But there was obviously, if you crossed him, obviously he's a manager and he has to look out for the team, but he's
Does he give boys a laugh? See if he's not happy with it, does he give it? He's given a few times and let rip in half time and full time whenever we weren't obviously at our best, but he's got that in him. But he's like a proper player's manager. I got that for that interview.
Just just the way he looks as well. He looks after himself.
Do you think that's a big thing, how a manager looks?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I agree
Like,
with
he Dale looks well. Like
he looks after
Yeah.
himself.
but
Have you ever had a manager that doesn't look well?
Paul Hart came in, mate. Yeah, and I was like, this guy.
What was it well? What was it well?
I just remember looking at him like, he's not fucking inspiring us.
Laugh at about you, a manager you've looked at and go, oh, fuck.
no, not really. But Ian Cathro at Hearts, he's obviously signed me, but he was like,
He's doing well in Portugal.
yeah, he's flying.
Doing
but
well, man.
There's another one when we talk about coaching and that not to be a manager. It's like it's different. I remember obviously in a Hearts talking there for 4 days, and he'd have the same thing, the laptop. It's like, watch that. He'd be showing me all my goals for like previous years. He's like, I want you to do that for Hearts. Do that for me every day for 4 days. You show me the same stuff. I was like, I know you showed me it yesterday and all, but it's just one of those that he just looked like a young boy.
Uninspiring.
Yeah, but he was actually alright. So he was like coach wise, he was good. Oh yeah.
Well, Hearts win the league, yes or no?
Yes.
By the way, see if they win this weekend. Don't know if it's too strong to say yes, but I think they've got a right chance if they win this weekend.
What's the difference?
See if they don't win this weekend, I'm saying no chance.
Okay.
No, no chance, but no.
Even a draw, Andy?
No.
Play Celtic this
5
weekend.
points.
Yeah. Celtic.
8 points,
Aye.
mate.
So what's the difference between Aberdeen start and Hearts' start? Is it the fact that we've said that Celtic, or you, Nicky, said that Celtic kept winning during that period, and now
And
Celtic
Celtic are way off where they were at last year.
And do you see Hearts being better in the games that they've won than Aberdeen were, the games that they'd won last year?
And you just see them great. Way Derek, especially, you just see them winning games when they don't play well. I don't think any team outside Rangers Celtic, you would confidently say that they would do that through the course of a season. Do you know what I mean? There might be the odd game, but you can see them doing that no bother. Defensively, they look really good as well. We're always talking about their attacking players, but defensively, they look solid.
Halkett and Finlay just love to defend.
Craig Halkett's the most underrated player in the league, mate.
You say that all the time.
Finley's got like, is he 6 goals already or something like that?
But I think
And they're
Halkett's-
unbelievable at set pieces.
Yeah.
Unbelievable at set pieces, aren't they?
Aye, brilliant, mate. Good deliveries, obviously mix and match their routines all the time, but they've just got boys that are just going to attack the ball, mate. And they've got giants in their team, I know.
He gets the best out of his players, Dale, doesn't he?
No,
See, for even his Aberdeen, mate, like you talk about coaching, but that is the players. Like he makes them so good. Do you know what I mean?
Mate, Peter, he finished 4th with Kilmarnock, mate.
Aye.
They were 2nd in the championship when he went in, mate.
I think, yeah. Someone said his first game was at Queen's Park away, and then he left them in Europe. Yeah, it's incredible.
Great manager. Right, before we crack on, lads, quick shout out to Be Inspired. Slaney!
Yeah, I
You
went.
wore that in Greece when you got your wins.
What? Aye, I wore that in Greece.
And what did she say? Do a Greek accent, what she said about your outfit.
Well, so I don't know Greek, so I'm just showing you.
Just say in English in a Greek accent what she said
I
about your
went
outfit.
for.
What did she say?
She never said it. We'll get fucking
Mate,
torn
what's
into
the-
each other.
What's the trainers all about?
The what?
No, they're not being inspired. They're Greece.
You've got shamrocks down the side of your
No,
trainers.
it's no. That's no.
Mate, I would have asked you to remove them if I seen
Is
them
that Fred
before.
Perry?
No Fred Perry trainers.
What's
This is
a
the
Fred
Black
Perry, no?
Cardinal Society, and I've went with the white tee with the. It's like
I'd say it was a cream tea, nah?
cream. But it's like signpost at the back.
Cool.
Really good design. Really good
Are they
idea.
high tech?
No, he's trying to take them off. I'm not doing that.
Lads, as you know, Be Inspired is built by footballers, won by you. Proper streetwear that looks sharp and feels class. From fresh tees and cargos to overshirts and jackets. Trust me, you're going to want the full wardrobe, Andrew.
And because you're part of the Open Goal team, we've got you sorted. Use the code GO at checkout for 10% off your first order. That's go at beinspiredclothing.com. Go get stuck and...
Is it done?
No, you. We
Oh,
gave
it's no-
another shout out. Go on, me man. Take it away.
Go on, SBK.
Take
mate.
it away. He's lost his place on the sheets. Take them right off him, lad. Take them off.
I wouldn't take them off.
It's me cake. Go on.
Take on, man. Take on.
Oh, why did he do this?
Take
Go
them
on, man. Go take it.
You know he's on his heat.
Go do something like that.
Go laugh.
No.
Time for a shout out for our betting partners, SPK and their unbeatable new features. Their new Acabus, a game changer, giving you even more value on every football accumulator you place.
And that's not all. Their brand new social betting feed lets you tap into the betting wisdom of the app's sharpest minds, including us. You can find all our weekly picks and coupons right there in the app, so get downloading it and set up an account.
I don't feel that you gave us your opinion off on Celtic there.
18 plus, please gamble responsibly.
Oh, sorry, sire.
No,
Do
go
you
now,
know?
mate.
No.
And where?
Like, so delve into the game, the game, sorry, and what are you seeing?
Well,
Because you're always big in your opinion in terms of like.
Well, on Sunday, that's what I'm saying.
Just in general, you've watched loads.
I
You just think just too passive?
Too passive. I said it, was it last week or 2 weeks ago? Forget tactics a minute. I know it's so important, of course it is, but forget tactics. The willingness to run, sprint, tackle, that aggression as a team, even on the ball going forward, I just don't see it at all. I really don't.
Was that the players or the manager? Yeah, both.
I think that comes from a manager. Always do.
I agree.
And to me, it is worrying. It really is.
Because your players in the past have all ran and they've all fought, and is it the feeling that he's creating about the place? Maybe with the comments.
I said it way back in the summer. You can't do that. Imagine you, as you said, Si, if you're a player and you're here and you're a Honda Civic.
I know.
As in what they've done, what these players have done for Celtic.
Is there any changes you'd make, in, like personnel wise?
Said it on Thursday. Kasper Schmeichel will be the first to hate people that just blame others, especially when you're playing bad. I was there on the Thursday night. I'll be there this Thursday as well to see it. But I was there the Thursday Europa League, and Celtic started well. They did. I mean, Braga took care of the game, but Celtic started really well. But the amount of times he gave the ball away and blaming everybody else. First one out, Callum McGregor, I'd bring it. Well, of course, I don't think he's been sensational for Celtic, but I think his form's dipped as they come out. May there be another.
Who are you putting in there? Mate? It's going to do that better.
That role in there.
He's not at it, but I don't think there's anyone that's even close to doing that role, even if he's off it.
But he is so far off his size. So I mean, I said this on Thursday.
Change his shape.
Does he need to maybe change his shape? Possibly, because they've done
you
it.
Put like a Bernardo and a Tatis 2-6s, couldn't you, and get a 10, and you could put
something like that. Aye. The other option, I know Celtic, you never imagine to play free at the back, especially when you're maybe dominating most games or whatever. But they did date v Braga. And if not get somebody strong at the right hand side with Alistair Johnson, maybe they could possibly look into that. I don't know, but the manager needs to change something, because with the performance you're getting nothing out of, and he's just continually playing sort of the same players. I don't know if he knows his best team.
It is mad that trying to get rid of Young 2 months ago. It's mad that he's
you get
playing the game up.
Sitting there. How can you be ahead of Forest?
Again, this is what why do reporters look like? Can we get your thinking on playing Young, please? Is it because it's obviously something we've not seen? So has he been amazing in training this week, or how's Young still starting for Celtic?
But no, I agree. But even the other players that they've been playing so poor, but they constantly keep playing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's no changing anything. I don't know. But that's where I stand on it at the moment.
Is that enough for you, mate, or you want a wee bit more?
Just a wee touch more. Keep going.
From what point of view?
It's like the whole history of the club.
I want to know more about these trainers. Are like Swansea trainer? There's a fucking...
No, they're actually Succoni, but they're
what?
Succoni. Succoni. Aye, but it's limited edition.
Good, right. Aberdeen final off the foot of the table, lads. After a 1-0 victory away at St Mirren, which is a tough place to go. We have said it for weeks. You've seen a big change in Aberdeen over the last 3 or 4 weeks.
Shape definitely suits them, doesn't it?
Yes.
Definitely suits them better. Look more organised. I think they've always kind of been their best when they have just been a counter-attacking team, haven't they? And I know that's harder for them in certain games when they're supposed to dominate, but I think that was kind of suited to them that game at the weekend, especially going down to 10 men. What the boy Jane Richardson's doing, what is he doing? He just booted him, the boss. Centre half, 10 men.
How good's the
What
goal?
about the goal, man?
The goal's a joke. It's like Berbatov, isn't it?
Aye, Berbatov spin.
Great goal. See it?
No, I haven't seen it.
Mate, the ball's on, but lets on the touchline, just spins, dinks it out.
okay.
The goalie should save it, don't
I don't know.
It's a
For
hard
that angle, I think you're expecting, but again, it's take nothing away for the finish. It's a great finish, isn't it?
You should expect Aberdeen to go on a wee run there.
Aye.
Maybe I think Aberdeen will finish in the top 6.
Strong squad, Aberdeen.
Really good squad.
I'd say, even though we beat them twice in 2 weeks, but I thought they were
Good.
decent.
Yeah.
They're a good team.
Just kind of moments in the game, wasn't it?
As Nicky mentioned, we can't just keep, can't get a Babinski thing where we just keep saying Carlson's been a good player for anyone else.
He's unbelievable.
He is
Harrison.
very good.
Did he say?
Said he's unbelievable.
Did he, huh?
Yeah. Says Stuart Armstrong's incredible. He's blew me away. Obviously, we all know who's Stuart Armstrong, but said he's been incredible.
Did he, or is it you only say Shaq, that's the only player that you know?
That was the first player to keep my head there.
So where's Nicky playing in that? Is he playing right at the 4?
It's 3.
Is it free?
No, I'm saying, is it a 3-4-3? I thought.
3-4-3, so he's in the back 3.
Oh, he's in the back 3.
Right hand
I thought he was on the wide,
He's on the right hand side.
wide
of
of
the
the
3.
4. Right?
Yeah.
He's enjoying it.
Loving it. That's all I can say. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I've got. St Mirren, I don't think they will this year.
Do you know?
No, I think Aberdeen will end up finishing in
Somewhere in top 6.
I think they will be this year.
St Mirren have actually started the last couple of seasons worse than they have this one. That's the thing. Like, they've kind of finished the season well and finished in the top 6. I think it's so hard that if
For an outsider
the
team
probably
to
the
get in the top
hardest
six
team
now.
to predict all right off is
Aye.
St Mirren, because
Yeah.
they could go and beat Rangers, they could lose to Livy, Dundee, they could just get any type of result. I think I still edge towards St Mirren top six.
Over like Dundee United.
Yeah.
Dundee United have done well this year as well.
Kelly obviously.
See, the
did
fact of the matter is the league is really hard to predict this year.
Yeah.
Even the bottom of the league, the top six, you're debating whether Hearts can go win the league. So everything's kind of up there, isn't it?
Hibs 4-0, how much did they need a result like that? The striker looked sharp,
Mm-hmm.
looked really good.
What did you make it?
I thought Hibs battered them there.
Aye, it did.
Battered Livy. I'd worry for Livy after that.
Yeah.
Would you?
Davies obviously. Did he come for us?
Did
I
I?
spoke about it in the last. Do you think it was us? he was
No,
talking
I
about?
was talking to him at the weekend. He's having a good laugh again.
Oh, so he's fine?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck it.
Maybe more used to though, because you do more dive into that type of thing. Then he's talking about tactics and no, that, but I don't really do that.
You do as well. What do you mean?
I don't know.
Did you think Livy will stay up?
I think it'll be Falkirk Dundee.
Right.
I
But
don't know.
Hibs, it could have been a lot more than 4, I thought.
First goal was brilliant. The boy Cleed with the spin.
Great finish.
Obviously finished. Junior Hoyle's always like that kind of player that goes under the radar for Hibs,
Very
isn't he?
good, mate.
Like whether he's an impact player or plays,
Yeah.
I think he always has moments, scored goals. I've said it so many times though. I think it's the first time you've actually looked at Hibs team and thought they've actually got a good squad. You
Yeah.
just, you're starting 11, good players that can't even get in the team half the time, but their results have been poor this year. Like they actually needed that. They needed to not only go and win, but go and win well and probably give them a bit of confidence going forward.
Again, probably a big shout. He's put the boy up front. Bowie and Boyle have obviously been excellent this year, but maybe off it recently. And he's went and put
He's
the.
no scared of doing that, mate.
No.
Done it with
making a big
Cadden last
decision.
year, do you remember?
Yeah.
He was flying and brought a beat in. I love McGrath, I really do.
Nah, I think McGrath.
He's a cracker.
He's good.
Ain't he, mate?
Yeah.
You see much Hibs this year, like?
Of Hibs?
Uh-huh.
No, not a lot.
No, great. Move on. Would they be your favourites for 4th then, Hibs? And again, could Hibs finish above Rangers this year?
Nah,
Nah,
No?
definitely not.
No?
no for old that gets it.
What do you think? Do you think Hibs could finish above Rangers?
I don't know. It's hard because even though Rangers have been so poor this season, but Hibs haven't won a lot of games either, and I think Rangers will. They need to get better,
Hibs
don't they?
won't finish above.
See, the thing is though, see if Rangers and Hibs played this week at Easter Road, I'd fancy Hibs.
Hibs, uh-huh.
That's the mad thing. But
Well,
I
if
think,
Hibs played Celtic this weekend at Easter Road, who do you fancy?
draw. Right now, era.
Draw. Is this the worst you've seen, like Celtic and Rangers both at the same time?
It's the best chance. I know Tony Bloom said about, like, what was it, 10 years he
10
said
year.
he wants to win. But I mean, if you knowing that you can go into this game at the weekend and go 8 points clear,
Right.
I don't know if we'll get a better chance, mate. Genuinely, than this year. I know the
Massive game
recruitment's
already at this
brilliant
stage
over
of the season,
time, but
isn't it?
Celtic are always going to spend money. They're always going to sign good players. That's why I thought, for me, this weekend's Hearts' biggest game for years.
Incredible, isn't it?
It's going to be some watch. We should do a live for it.
You should do like, is it Sunday?
Why don't me and you do a live for the game Sunday?
Right, let's do it.
Watch along. Wow.
That'd
Giraffe
be
as well.
really good. Sunday.
That'd be huge.
Come on, this will be massive, mate.
I have to, no problem. Motherwell, and do you know what? Fucking
Yeah,
me
that's
came in at
bad.
half time, we were winning, so first thing I said was, what's the Motherwell score? Because your coach Scotty Duncan's a big Motherwell fan, he's like, we're 1 up, got 72% possession. I was like, what a guy. Coming after the game, 2-1 Falkirk.
Aye. Mad,
What's
mate.
happening?
It generally just does sum up our season like that weekend there, because first half could have been any score, mate. Honestly, it was just constant pressure, constant chances, shots on goal. You should go in at half time 3-0 up and obviously potentially game over. And you don't want to go too much into it, but the decision this way I go is a joke for me. It's actually, I think it's so bad.
See, it needs to be, so VAR's meant to be brought in for a clear and
Mate,
obvious.
Stephen McLean is 5 yards for it,
That's it, I
watching
know.
the full thing. So what
That's
is he
shocking, that, by the
no
way.
seen in that instant that brings VAR over to overrule it? See, this is what I made this point today, right? And I'd love to ask Stephen McLean or any referee this. See the exact same tackle happens again, Ibrahim Said goes down. Motherwell get a foul. 100% Motherwell get a foul. So how, because he stands his ground and turns and end up scoring the goal, can it get brought back? I think it's just mental.
There's a
But
fucking
listen,
grass in the VAR room. He's a grass.
fair play to Falkirk in terms of how they changed in the second half, because they were a lot more aggressive in the second half. And then obviously go out and get the win. But it is mad, mate. Like when you think the points that we're on to how we probably feel we should in terms of performance wise, it's mad.
I'm putting a plea out to Motherwell fans, players, start scoring goals. Please.
It's not
'Cause
goals, it's the issue, mate.
This guy's gave you the basis to go and dominate a game.
You're giving
See if he
him
does
some
that.
amount of praise for winning one game of football.
But mate, he's
I feel
dominating
this is
games.
where football's went mental though. We're talking about a manager's
He
winning.
can't kick the ball in the net for them. When did Motherwell ever dominate games of football, mate? Ever in their
But
history?
you could go through it like with Russell Martin saying Rangers players made a lot of mistakes. That's not his fault for they make mistakes.
I know, but they weren't dominating
The amount
games.
of
They weren't
praise-
dominating
no, but
games. They weren't
amount-
peppering
the amount
teams.
of praise that you've gave this manager for winning one game of football to me is like.
And that's what people keep saying. That's why I'm saying to Motherwell players, going to start then a wee bit more and start scoring. Because this guy's, because you know what's going to happen? He'll end up getting sacked and go, you can't play that in Scottish football. You can't play that way. That's my fear. So Motherwell players, come on.
I think the Motherwell fans are well on board. Like they'll be no even remotely any type of pressure for them. It's hard for me to say because I'm a player, but I still agree with you in terms of still only won one game, still 2 points off the bottom, so you need to start getting results. But to go back on your side is we've honestly, I genuinely feel like we've dominated every game. I honestly do think that. I don't think there's been a game that we've deserved to lose.
That's
Yeah,
what magic
only
can
won
do,
one game.
really, isn't it?
No.
What more can he do?
Well, there's been managers in the past that can dominate games. Like Sean Maloney when he was at Hibs. They had a lot
not like this.
They had a lot of possession or whatever,
not like this.
but didn't win games.
No, but they're creating loads of chances, mate. Like with the system he's put in place allows them to create chances. The players are not taking them.
I feel that we usually.
I never watched the Sean Maloney team batter somebody.
I know. Sean Maloney just came to the top of my head there, just right there. It came into me.
And he also had a better standard player, I'd say, at Hibs.
But my point being is that I just can't believe like the amount of praise you're giving him for only winning one game of football.
No, that's true.
And I feel this is where football's went crazy though. Like when Presley's getting absolutely battered for pillar to post, he's beat Celtic, he's drew at Ibrox, and he's getting battered, but the Motherwell manager's win one game and he's getting as if he's like the best manager since sliced bread.
But do you want to see more teams play like Motherwell in Scotland now?
No, of course. I mean, listen, it's good football, but we're praising Hearts. They don't play like that.
No, that's true, sir.
Yeah.
Good point.
Thanks very much.
No worries.
And there's no blessing. I'm not going against Motherwell.
No, listen, mate, I actually agree with what you're saying, mate. I do think football's went mental in that regard where, and I feel like I'm kind of half sitting on the fence here, but I want to see the game played a proper way. Like I'll go back to Ange Postecoglou because that is the style of football I'd want to see my team play. But this passive, passing it about the back, going forward is the worst thing
used
that's
to do
ever
that,
happened
mate.
to football. That's what I was going to say. But we actually don't do that. I think we've had the third most shots in the league. I think we've got the second or third, maybe, I might be wrong, highest XG in the league. So we're actually creating chances. I think it's more defensively that's been our issue this season. We're probably conceding too many goals.
Is that the player's fault as well? So the manager's just taking no responsibility for it.
That one. Him and Rodgers.
Did you watch Liverpool, Man U? Just tell you what, I used to always say Liverpool my favourite team to watch because mate, they're the best team in the world at running in behind and playing forward and creating chances. But fucking even Liverpool are just passing it about the back now.
How mad,
that's
how
rubbish,
mad that
that,
he came in, right, and never made a single signing and like pissed
I
the
know.
league, and then he goes and brings in, on paper, looks like 3 or 4 incredible signings, and they're dog shit now.
No.
Crazy. But he's not. He's signed Ryan though, mate. He has. They've let Luis Diaz go and not got a left winger.
Well,
Again, we talk about recruitment.
Oh,
They need to get fucking Tony Bunn.
And is the boy Kirkus, is he an upgrade?
mate,
in
he is
Robertson?
mental, him, man. He just slide tackles everywhere.
For the left back, isn't
Aye,
it?
everybody could be anywhere and they'll just slide
Nah.
tackle.
I think it was Sean Maloney was a bad example. Had to be a better example I used there.
Well, I get it. Just you're talking about Ange, right? Did you watch Forest Chelsea? Mate, Forest, man.
He's changed, so I'm going. When he comes back here, I'm going to sit him down and play him the clip. He said to us, "Don't change," because he's changed. He didn't invert the fullback. He doesn't attack as much. He's so much more cautious. If you're going to come back, it's only on the basis that you go back to that. playing
Chelsea
that
could have
football.
scored 7 or 8. It was just second half. It was just constant pressure. First half, Forest were alright to be fair, but second half,
I
man.
want to keep it going.
Kyle Lafferty.
Aye,
That-
Kyle Lafferty, brilliant big man.